What is good boy or good girl syndrome? Hey guys, welcome to my new video. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Being a good girl or a good boy is a syndrome that is created from a survival mechanism. When you're a child and you cannot fully be yourself, you cannot fully express, you cannot fully express your emotions, your gifts, your communication, you don't feel seen, you don't feel heard. There are two paths that happen. One is becoming very loud, very aggressive, very out there, a bad boy, right? Then there is other way where we become a good boy or a good girl, where we submit and adapt to the circumstances we are growing up in. This means that unfortunately, 90% of us haven't had the freedom to fully integrate our soul as children. And not only that, to fully express as well. Of course, this is no judgment to our families. We all chose this game. We all know why we're here. But this is to understand, why did we choose this game? Why did we choose this syndrome? Why did we choose this pattern of survival? And how to collapse it, because it doesn't serve us anymore. So because we couldn't express fully as children, we had to adapt. We had to start doing what is expected from us to be loved, accepted. And of course, there are certain ways of growing up children that is enforced by society and the lifestyle, unfortunately, where parents think if they condition the child, this is the way of discipline them, this is the way of teaching them certain behaviors and skills. They think that good upbringing is by punishment, conditioning, or control. So what happens that when we as a child find ourselves in the environment where we are controlled, conditioned, blackmailed, and forced into certain behaviors, then we start believing that we are is not good, and that we are, our impulses, our ideas, our needs are bad, and we have to suppress them, reject them, shut them down, and just do what mother and father expect from us so we are loved. And this is where we become good girl or good boy. We stop talking, we stop expressing, we stop crying, we stop expressing love, we shut our heart, we shut our throat, we shut our ideas, our creativity, we shut all our gifts. And we only allow certain identity to develop that will be loved by mother and father. So what we actually do is we adapt to situation. We create a belief that being who we are is bad. We need to reject ourselves to survive. We need to reject ourselves to be loved. And then we start living from this false identity. And then when we reach our late 20s or beginning of 30s, we cannot express, we don't know who we are, we feel lost, we feel like we don't know where we're going in our life. We keep on finishing schools, getting more degrees, finding better jobs, getting more houses, getting more cars, more money, because we still don't feel good enough. We still don't feel that loved. We still think we need to please and do things that society expects, our partner expects, our mother expects, our friends expect, to be loved, because this is the pattern that we have learned as a child. I need to reject myself. I need to play by the environment. I need to adapt to expectations so I can be loved. We're only searching to be loved. It has nothing to do with any outside circumstances when we were children or when we were adult. What we're actually seeking is to be loved, heard, and accepted. The good news is that you can change that now. You can collapse that now, and you can heal that now, and you can finally allow yourself to be who you truly are. Because the only way to be truly happy is to authentically express yourself from passion and pleasure. And this will happen only when you fully and truly connect to your original self. But this cannot happen until you keep on dragging that good girl or good boy syndrome, until you keep on rejecting yourself to be loved, until you keep on pleasing other people. The only way to fully connect to yourself is by going back to those timelines, correct them, heal that inner child, give it what it was lacking, and start choosing yourself from that original frequency of your divinity, of your innocence, of your purity, of your pure heart. And when you start tapping into your original frequency, the fun begins. Then you start living your life freely, from freedom, from abundance, from joy, from pleasure, from creativity, from your original self, and then life starts flowing. And you release the guilt, you release the shame, because you feel so good being yourself and you love yourself that you can't wait to express your gifts out to the world. We didn't come here to be good girl or a good boy. We didn't come here to be a bad boy or a bad girl. We came here to be ourselves. We came here to be authentic frequency of our souls, authentic frequency of source expression, because that original frequency is pure love and it carries your authentic original gifts that you have chosen to bring into this world. And this world needs you now more than ever. If you need support in collapsing this syndrome, feel free to contact me. You have links below. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, and see you soon.